Hi, everyone. Welcome to Thoughts with Josh. This is stroller time, the part of the show where my daughter will not take a nap, so we go walking around the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. Every day is so beautiful in its own way. Yeah. I'll tell you what, being a dad is such an incredible experience. Yeah. I love my daughter so much more than I ever thought I could love a human being. And my wife isn't offended by me saying that. Believe me, she knows. My wife and daughter both have me wrapped around their fingers. And if that makes me somehow less a man because of that, so be it. I'm not worried about the standard of manliness of anyone who thinks that, frankly, because how you are with your wife and how you raise your children is ultimately just about the only measure of a man that really matters. Do you take care of your wife? Do you take care of your kids? Do you raise your kids so that they are the people that you would want in society, right? Somebody once said, we worry about leaving a better planet for our kids, but we don't worry about leaving better kids for our planet. And I think that's really, really interesting because as a society, we've seemed to let our standards slip of what is socially acceptable. Parents think it's fine to raise kids that have no idea how to take criticism, how to be wrong and accept that, how to really learn, how to want to build something great. It seems like we have so many kids, so many people that just want to tear things down. They don't want to build. They think, oh, the world has gone wrong and it just needs to be torn all down. We don't care what replaces it. We just need to tear it all down. And that's horrible. That, like it or not, what society has become, and there are so many problems with society, to just tear it down, what do you think you will be left with? We live in a society that is so reliant on so many different complex structures. And if you tear down the system, who's going to run all those complex, continent spanning, even global networks that, frankly, most people literally could not survive without? If the power grid wasn't being consistently maintained, it could function for about 6 hours. So think of all those post-apocalyptic movies. They still have lights and power, and they come to an abandoned building and creak, and they turn on some creaky, rusty switch, and the lights are flickering, but they still work. Absolutely not. 6 hours, it's gone. Sewage, what happens if that stops working? Fresh, clean water, what happens if that stops working? You can't tear down the system and still expect those things to continue to just function. They need hundreds of thousands of people working in conjunction, in coordination, for those systems to be maintained and to operate well. We can't have a future of just destroyers. People who just take and wreck and think they're doing something because they're fighting some evil system when, yeah, it's a deeply flawed system, but it's the only thing keeping the lights on and the power running. That's the same thing. The lights on, the water flowing, the sewage pumping away. We need a nation of builders, a nation of creators. And not like in the content creator, like what I'm doing now, is that's just talking to people. At the end of the day, we need a nation of people who know how to fix things, know how to build things that will last, things that they can pass down to their children, to their grandchildren, to put systems in place to sustain their legacy, to care about their legacy. I saw an interview the other day. People were talking about, oh yeah, we're spending all our retirement and everything now. And yeah, we know when our kids get to be 20s, they'll have to take care of us because we'll have nothing left. I'm like, how could one possibly hate their own kids that much? But I mean, it's really not hatred. Now that I think about it, it's just selfishness. We have so many people that are like, oh, this group hates that group and this group hates that group. That's why they're doing all this stuff. It's like, no, the truth is this group or that group, it's just a bunch of individuals being selfish, furthering their own interests. They don't hate the other people that aren't part of their group. They just don't care. If they're not furthering their own goals and interests, they just don't care. And there's no malice. It's just selfishness. And I think more people need to understand that. So, if you want to change the world, raise builders. Raise fixers. If you want to change the world, leave a legacy.